Hello, Gumpo fans. Totaro speaking. This is What's in the Box 30. It's been a while since my last one, What's in the Box, mainly due to moving between countries, across the country, but we are finally in a place where we're settled, where I have a space where I can go and work. I have a place where I can have my tools and acquire models. And thankfully, where I am right now, which is San Diego, has a pretty good community of modelers. I guess having naval bases around helps a lot. But thankfully, there are a couple of hobby shops around that I have visited and I have supported in some fashion. So I'm just gonna go through what I've gotten over the past, let's say, 6 months, and you can see what my upcoming projects are. So first, I went to El Cajon Hobbies, El Cajon Hobby Shop. It is a small, there we go. It's a very small hobby shop that focuses more on RC, very controlled planes and four-wheel vehicles. So a lot of more stuff like that, but that's not what I'm interested in, or you guys are interested in. But they did have a few glued together model kits. They had almost no Gundam, and what they had was a little bit overpriced, to be honest. But I did find this P-38J Lightning. This is in 1/48 scale, actually. This is I guess, model, or this is a plane that I've had my eye on for a while. I really love this shape, the twin-tailed devil, fork-tailed devil, I think people called it. It's just a really interesting plane design. It kind of matches along with my current model that I'm building on the side right now, which I am making some progress on. So it is a Revell kit, so it is glued together. It is 1/48 scale, so it's going to be pretty big. Here's just a quick look around the box. What you can see, it gives me the option to do different configurations. So I'm gonna take a look, see what I like, but then I don't think I'm gonna be following any of these standard ones. I think I'm gonna do something like a drab green or a very light brown with some yellow tips. So we'll see how this happens and when we'll get to it. Because I think after I finish my current model kit, I think I'm gonna step back into Gunpla for a little bit. Something snap together, something with a little motion. It's something I'm familiar with and something that I do enjoy. But I'm looking forward to building this, and I'm glad to finally have gotten a model kit of this particular plane. Next, I went down to Discount Hobby Warehouse. This is their information. They had I went in there, I looked them up on my, I don't know why it's going crazy, but okay. I looked it up on Google Maps, and I thought, it says discount, I'm guessing this is going to be a pretty small place, so let's go. And I was amazed to find the selection they had. And thankfully, as part of the Gunpla Discord, that's led by Ed from Ed Gundam Reviews 2, they are hosting a Universal Century model competition. So I thought I would enter with a kit that I wasn't expecting to buy, but one whose design always intrigued me when I first saw it. So in that kit's gonna be the 1/44 scale high grade Universal Century, or HGUC, MSZ008Z2. It is a unusual looking kit. 186 in the line. That's how much I paid for it, which if you look at the cost, you know, that is not that bad of a markup. And has a few things. You can see that, you know, it is a platformer. It has articulation in the head. Oh my gosh, you know. Weapons, the bazookas. Here's it. It is in 2 modes. Again, it's supposed to be 2,400 yen, so about $24, but I think I got it for a pretty good price. There's that Bluefin, officially distributed by Bluefin. So I'm gonna be painting this in a custom color scheme. It's not gonna be this big block of blue that you see right now. So I am hoping to work on this next as I finish my current model kit, my Shinden, and or even maybe in the middle of it. Maybe, you know, if I don't feel like going out and setting up my airbrush and everything, maybe I just take this out and start snapping it together. And I do hope to do an unboxing, you know, as I usually do for you guys. Another thing I did buy was a Haropla. They did not have the standard green. They had a couple. They did not have the standard green, but I actually kind of like this blue color. I might end up repainting it just for fun. So yeah, standard blue is the control blue. I guess it has to do with 00. Here it is, number 5 in the line, I guess, 500 yen. Here's what you can do with it. And, you know, it kind of just comes off the tree. Here's the little inner frame, which is really a little weird. I guess is this the one that what's her name had? The evil lady, Trinity, one of the Trinity sisters had. 500. There we go. And $4 again. You know, this one felt a little bit worse because, you know, going from 24 to 28 is not that bad, but 5 to 9 feels a little bit bad. It's almost doubling the price. But I'm gonna be, you know, this will be a nice quick project, quick lazy project that I can just take care of myself. And, you know, we'll see what I do with it. So again, and that was from Discount Hobby Warehouse in San Diego. Another thing I got at this Discount Hobby Warehouse were actually 2 bottles of not exactly paint. One was a Vallejo matte varnish, and it is acrylic, which is awesome. With my airbrush, I've been trying to keep to only acrylics. I don't want to mess with anything too volatile yet, like, you know, lacquers or enamels. So right now I'm planning on just using acrylics, and I've heard very good things about the Vallejo line. So it is acrylic, so I'm going to be spraying this over my models, and we'll see how it works out. I'm going to see, you know, hopefully it turns out well and it works out. Another thing I bought was something I've never seen before, but I was really hoping was something that was possible. And that is an acrylic primer made by Mission Models. So, you know, 1 fluid ounce, not too big. There's a little, you know, BB in there, I guess you could say, that is helping mix it up. And I'm going to be using this maybe to, you know, offset the color on this, or maybe to paint over the blue when I change the colors on the Z, on the Zeta 2. But that is, you know, something to add to my tools that I can, you know, finally have hopefully a decent primer and a nice varnish, or a nice, you know, clear coat that will let me do a lot more things with this. And last is something that I did not get from a hobby shop, but it is something I got from a friend. This friend, I guess, had gone to Japan, and he bought something that he wanted to work on, and he wanted to do it right. He bought everything that, you know, the things that you make a kit look good. So, but, you know, as we all know, a lot of us don't have time, and with him wanting to do it right the first time, I guess he got me a little scared, or was kind of intimidated with getting it right. But after realizing that he wasn't just not gonna get it done, he ended up gifting me the Master Grade 2.0 Char's Zaku 2 that he bought, which came with the 30th Gunpla campaign, which is those clear parts. Now I have built a Char's the Zaku 2, but I've not built this one, and I remember this frame had to be one of my favorites. It was just a thing to behold. So, something a little bit more classic. But with it, as I said, he wanted to do it right. So he bought the action base and the Char Aznavour color, so it is the red action base. And it does come with stickers, and I'm not sure if it comes with the water slides in there also. It doesn't look like it. So I guess these two will go together and will be used. But again, that is not everything. He wanted to do it right, so he bought the Gundam color set for this model kit. So unfortunately, these are all lacquer. Let's see. Here are the colors. There we go. CG22, CG59, CG185. And I've actually opened this a few times now to look at it. And as I said, this is a few years old, but here's that, salmon color. Here's that salmon color. Here's the red, I guess, for the backpack and the skirts, and here is the dark gray, I guess, for the frame and armor. And as you can tell, it's separated or done something in there a little bit. So I guess when it's time to build this, I'm gonna have to go out and get myself some thinner in order to do it right, and then hopefully I can show it to him and be like, hey, this thing that you want to be done right, I think I did a pretty decent job. So I want to thank my friend for give me this model kit and the opportunity to do this, because this is an amazing model. Okay. So with that and these other kits, looks like I have a pretty big plate ahead of myself. So my plan for the future is going to be to unbox this and get to work on this, because there is a definite deadline on this. And then I'll decide which one of these two to work on. But until then, keep building, my friends.